one. Fucking peep the Nigerian Fanta.
I saw that.
Boom.
Be a nice thing to be smashed along the road to wreck people's tyres. I had a cyclist stop behind me. I was trying to park my car yesterday, right?
Yep.
A cyclist stopped behind me with whatever the blue delivery thing is, food-wise. And
Blue?
they parked...
That sounds different to me.
Yeah,
I don't even know that one.
Light blue it was. It's for food. It had a box on the back. And he stopped behind me.
How do you know he wasn't transporting organs or something?
Well, if he was, he's a fucking more of a dick. Because he just waited behind me like he was a car. Didn't go on the pavement or out like that. Just waited behind me, getting visibly frustrated in my mirror.
Class. I've got more respect for that.
And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You're all dickheads. You all purposely annoy drivers, yet you're here. Why? Why are you being the one good one? Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, that's exactly why I've got
that's
respect.
mental.
He's literally trying to fucking buck the trend there.
Yeah.
He's trying to become the fucking the one bloke who behaves correctly on a bicycle. Because fuck me, mate.
But it just made me suspicious of him.
I watch it, which it should do, to be fair, because I literally, the acts of Deliveroo riders in this fucking city fucking beggars belief, mate. Like, I watched a lad go around the roundabout today. I watched him go around the roundabout twice, the wrong way, and then go down the wrong part of like a dual carriageway. Just straight down on his bike, and then turn around, come back, flew down the path, the footpath under a bridge the wrong way, and just not.
How'd you go the wrong way under a bridge?
He went lengthways. He went in the canal.
Just
really fucked up. He went the wrong way
over the handlebars.
Yeah. Pull your mic just to like a hand fist further away from your face. Aye. As opposed to like a foot fist.
Out there.
That's fucking beautiful, Jack.
Is it? He likes me quieter.
You would just. Do you know what, mate? I don't know if it's your gain or something, but you're up there. You're up there right now. You're hitting them levs. You're fucking.
Not mentally.
No.
What's
been happening in Jack's world?
Fucking just carrying one small box at a time from one end of a very, very long building to another.
That's fucking mental, lad.
Repeatedly since Saturday.
That sounds great. I've done that a few times.
Yeah, like 8 hours a day. Yep. And it's driving me fucking mad.
I mean, I probably top trumps here. How about being on mushies and getting told your granddad's dead? Fucking.
Yeah.
That's a heavy one,
well, I'm hoping, and I'm glad because I would have thought you'd have told me, I'm glad you didn't end up thinking you could hear him or see him.
No, it was...
Yeah, so that's something.
It was
more... Because that would be horrendous.
Yeah, no, it was more the fact that was never going to happen again that was the heavy moment, lad. And that's not a point... Like, 10 minutes prior, I'd been absolutely tripping balls watching the sky change colours on No Man's Sky, just going through... Great game to play, tripping balls, by the way.
I can imagine.
No
Very
Man's
colourful.
Sky, found a little exotic ship, little tiny buggy thing. I was like, this is fucking great. The tripping gods have given us a fucking trophy here. Flying through the fucking universes.
Yeah.
Blasting shit away, asteroids, pirates, all that shit. And then
in actuality, it was your granddad with his hand on your shoulder going, this one's for you, Jimmy.
This one's for you, son. I've just paid virtual Xbox bucks to get you that little ship, son. That's coming out.
I've just wasted your nan's money on this.
It was heavy, la. Literally, finally won a fight.
I know. I wanted to start the show with that, to be fair, but...
Finally win a fucking fight.
Yeah.
And then go to celebrate. Nah. Not allowed to do that.
No. There'll be no pleasure and no joy.
You will not take anything from this. You will go back to the mines. You yearn for the mines. You yearn for the depression mines. Get down there. And keep digging. Keep digging.
You don't need a torch.
There might be a sertraline at the bottom, or if you're lucky, a fake Xanax.
Fluoxetine as well. Get that man a fluoxetine. Make that man want to kill himself and not know how or why.
Get me a fucking Chinese fentanyl pressed Xanax right now. So, Jack.
Yes.
Obviously, we've had some time off. I had a fight that I had to get basically through. The wake cut was fuck. I don't know if you saw my Auschwitz camp fucking photo.
No,
No,
I don't think so.
me
I saw you
without
looking
any.
very lean, and you
I
kept tagging Greg's in your stories, which was good.
me without any water is a fucking. I literally look like a Holocaust victim.
Yeah.
To the point where
Like the AIDS guy out of is it Texas for Old Fellas? Is that the AIDS film?
well, there's multiple. You've got Philadelphia.
Nope,
You've
not that
got
one.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Could be that one.
It sounds like it is because the one you've just said doesn't sound real.
No.
You're thinking
Dallas
of no
Buyers Clubs.
You're thinking of No Country for Old Men.
Is that about AIDS?
No, but it's another film that
Oh.
I'm guessing you have just like put those titles together and gone, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
No Country for Old Men, sick film.
Never seen it.
Have you not? It's the fucking. I don't want to ruin it, but watch
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Good.
That's
good
fine.
film.
Good content for the people listening.
Mint content. So
Do you want me
basically,
to give them some good content?
right. So want me to introduce it?
Yes.
Right. I sent Jack this thing. Right. I sent Jack a little. All I did was stop banging the fucking desk before I come on.
No,
here.
that was the chair cracking for some reason.
Oh, excuses. Sorry, sir. Sorry,
Yeah.
sir. Wasn't that, sir?
No. Oh, I'm not apologetic. I'll
Reed,
probably do it again when I put the brew down.
it was
You
Greek.
were going to eat a mac and cheese during this. What are you on about?
It would have been ASMR for the listener. It would have been fucking bang. I've got my Nigerian Coke, mac and cheese. They would have been. I would have tried to get them to guess the snack and the beverage. Should have done that actually.
Yeah.
Should have done that. That's
Could have been a
shame.
stronger opener.
Aye. It was a Greek party, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a Greek.
so-
It was a Greek fella.
A Greek
I don't know how
fella?
big the party was, but he was getting a good following.
Put it this way: with what he ran under in Greece, I imagine it was a fucking popular party, mate. Because this bloke ran with one. He was trying to get in office. I don't know at what level. I can't remember if it was like mayor or if it was but emperor of Greece or fucking warlord of Greece or something. I don't know. Fucking
The man of Greece, the Grecian.
chief.
Yep.
Chief fucking.
Zeus.
No. I'm trying to think of the fucking food man. The
The
fucking
food, man.
chief gyros maker.
Oh, yeah, that's what they
Chief
make, innit?
gyros boss man. He was going for that role, but
The gyro boss man.
the gyro boss man, which is what we call round our way, the lad on the estate who has all the best gold. He's got he's got the keeper ring, he's got the fucking sovereigns, he's got the big plated bad boy around the neck. His lass has got, I don't know, they always had clowns, like gold clowns. Yeah, where I'm from, like the lass's equivalent of getting the big gold chain was a gold chain with like a big clown pendant on, which was fucking ridiculous.
Very strange. The clown thing's very strange. I've never seen that.
I'll show you after this. Yeah, you get a good Elizabeth Duke special as an entry level one, and then it worked all the way up to like ones with actual jewels in the eyes and like on the buttons and shit like that, and the travellers would have them. Read. So this Greek mush ran for, I'm going to say, Emperor of Greece, Lord of the Gyros, with one policy: bring back smoking.
Indoors.
Just fucking bring back smoking indoors. Let's all have an ouzo and a Lambert. Let's be able. It never rains in Greece, but I still don't want to go outside. There's too many cats. Is basically what this fellow was saying. He's like, too many cats outside. I want to smoke inside. I don't want to go. I sit
Think
in my
of the
vest.
tourism.
Mate, I know exactly. I don't even smoke tabs, but if I could go to an environment where you still smoke tabs in bars, it's just better.
Yeah.
It's
I
better.
don't smoke cigs anymore, and I think it's fair to say I don't drink anymore. But I'd go there to smoke and drink.
Yeah, right.
I would be off the plane, immediately off the wagon. Incredible place to be.
Yeah. You got the best things. You smoke inside with a cold beer and a plate of shaved chicken with chips and the basic salad, a nice flatbread, and a garlic sauce. Like, life doesn't get better than that. This fella has looked at Greece. He's basically carried out a very, very in-depth analysis and gone, so what do we not have here? What's missing? Because that's what Greek people sound like.
Yeah, elocution lessons by the sound of it.
And he's looked at the island and gone, well, we've got weather, we've got fucking olive oil, we've got feta cheese, we've got gyros, we've all got vests. It's a great time. There's a lot of perverts. There's a lot of fit ladies. What we're really missing is everyone being able to stink of a Marlboro Gold.
But what if it's for the perverts? Because then you can only be a certain age to buy cigs, so the perverts know who they can grope.
They get back into it again.
Because that's useful for a pervert. That hey up, she's got a fag in her hand.
No, they don't care. Perverts don't care.
Yeah,
It's people who aren't perverts who would care.
fair enough.
Yeah. So there's a hole in your plan there. Anyway, what this was merely, all I did was send this article, one of the many articles I sent to Jack on almost a daily basis of, here.
He can send me 10, 15 a day.
Man
shit
in the news.
I'll look at them, I'll read some, I'll look at some of the headlines and have a little bit of like, that's mad, but I'm not that interested.
What I'll
this
often
one
get
properly gripped me.
What I'll often get is just a smile and react, and then I'll get a reply that essentially indicates Jack hasn't read the article. He's read the headline, extrapolated the rest completely incorrectly, and come back with some sort of theory as to how this is somehow yet again an example of the government trying to take away our dogs, when it's an article on soybeans. But
though, I did send you one this morning from the Telegraph.
Where they are actually trying to take away our dogs, yeah.
Vindicated, mate. Vindicated.
Not totally. That is literally throwing a million darts at a dartboard and you've finally got a treble 20.
But that's a dart that I've thrown at the same target repeatedly. A good 250,000 of them darts were at they're trying to take our dogs away.
Nigerian Fanta, by the way, this shit's fucking banging.
Is it actually?
There's something extra syrupy about this.
Is it? It does look relatively thick.
On the bottle, it actually says bottle for beverage use only. Which, given
no anal insertions.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Given the
shape of it,
and the fact that it's got the fucking dots on the side, which I've never understood them condoms that have them dots on the side. But this bottle,
me neither.
This bottle,
because I've never. It says ribbed for her pleasure, but who's having sex for her?
It's not going to be in there long enough for her to get pleasure.
No,
the dots aren't. No, the dots don't matter. Dots don't cover
She just
up the
gets
shame.
to see that on the packet and go, hey, he's spent an extra 30p per Johnny on these.
The dots will not
going to
cover...
pretend to care about me.
They'll not cover the shame or the self-loathing.
He might not leave in the morning.
How wrong you
He's
are.
going to try and have another go.
You're right, I won't. I'll leave in the night. But no, someone has multiple people to the point where they've had to put it on the bottle. Because there's not much on the bottle. There's no ingredients. No. There's no like macros. You don't get your calories. But there is literally a product of the Coca-Cola company, the logo, and then bottle for beverage use only. Which means that it's quite fucking high chance that lots of people have tried to shove this up their ass.
Probably illegal to sell as well. Because it's not got any ingredients or anything on it.
Couldn't give a shit about that, bro.
No.
I don't care.
It might not even be Fanta. Might not even be Nigerian.
It's definitely Nigerian. I'm in Woolwich, bro. I'm surrounded by these brothers and sisters, and I love each and every one of them.
Fair enough.
Nigerians, Eritreans, and Tibetan folk, absolute heroes. A lot of them. Now,
Tibetan folk. I don't think I've ever met a Tibetan.
I'm good friends with a Tibetan, and I'm going for Tibetan food tomorrow.
Mint.
Get a momo in your fucking life, brother. You'll fucking love it.
A momo? Is that your friend's name?
It's a dumpling.
A dumpling?
It's a Tibetan dumpling.
Okay.
Now, back to the point. We're 40 minutes in and we've not fucking hit anything yet.
That's fine. You wanted to pad it out.
This set Jack off. Jack, for the next... Well, basically, from then until now, it's been maybe 3 weeks, has been like, I've got a list. The list's getting bigger. And Jack is bringing us today his idea for essentially an infinite fucking list of one policy
Single
parties.
policy parties. Yeah. Well, we'll start at the top of the list. The first one is...
is the list in any sort of order?
No. Just
All
in
right,
the
okay.
order that I thought of them. So you've got to imagine that the first ones are the ones I must care about the most.
No,
And then,
no, I don't think so. The first ones are the ones that just like your knee-jerk reactions. So they might not even be your best work.
okay, well, there's a good chance of that. So the first one, no seatbelts. Ban seatbelts. Get rid of them.
See, now what you're doing there, you are. This is the same sort of market as the smoking side people.
Yes.
I imagine a lot. We'll try and group these. Here's an idea. Let's put the autism. Let's do autism squared. You've made the list. Now I'm going to
You're gonna
categorize that
categorise
fucking
it.
list. So the
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy's pigeonholes.
hey, don't fucking approach that mic like that again. You're going to send it flying into red. The first this group we're going to call the Jeremy Clarkson group because it's blokes who they don't want us to be living like the fucking 60s or 70s. Oh, it was better post-war. They don't want that. They want the 90s. They just want the 90s back. They don't want to get a fine for fucking not having a seatbelt on. People not like my dad and my granddad were both in car crashes that they would have died in if they were wearing their seatbelt. And there's a bunch of blokes from those generations who will have a similar story and be like, I'm the exemption to the rule because I wrapped my car around a tree in 73 and if I had the seatbelt on, they said I'd have fucking died. But, I only got flung 60 feet from the vehicle and actually became quadriplegic. But I'm still here, aren't I? Still here.
I'm a head in a jar.
No, yeah, I'm actually in Futurama right now in the year 3000, but I'm still about. No, that is... A lot of these are going to be blokes from yesteryear who just feel like their civil liberties have been stripped, but minute ones have been stripped. They don't care about digital ID. They're like, oh, none of that bollocks. It'll never affect me anyway.
They don't get it because it's digital. It's got digital in the
They
name, so they're not interested.
They don't care. They still, like, teletext is still advanced for them. They got a flip phone still. And it's like they've still typed with one finger. They're going to be a good group to reach out to as well. That's a large number of the population.
Okay, so with that in mind, then the JCers ban cyclists.
Another one, great one.
Yeah, it's one that I would back myself. Personally, well, I think you should have to be under the age of 18 to be able to be on a bicycle on the road. I think once you hit 18, it should be illegal to be on a bicycle on the road. Do your downhill mountain biking, go to a BMX track, do anything like that, but don't be on the road on a bicycle if you're over 18, because then everyone will be more careful and cautious around them because they know the kids.
I've got a rebuttal.
And buy a car, get a bus pass, add something to the economy. Don't buy a bike, you cheap bastard.
I've got a rebuttal.
It's people like them that are ruining the country because they're not spending money on petrol.
I'm a firm believer in at least making some cities a little bit less fucking dependent on motors. Not necessarily for the reasons that you want to think. Not like are emissions my key issue? No. Obviously, saving the planet is sound, but it's not top of my list because I'm going to be gone before the planet's fucked. So I don't care. But I live in a place that's densely populated, which means a lot of drivers. They're also thick as fuck. So I want cars off the road just because it takes daft cunts off the road. I want the cars to be there, but I can't trust that all the cars that are on the road are driven by people who are sound of mind. In fact, I can guarantee that a high percentage aren't. So, more bikes is sound. I don't mind that. However, it's a fair game policy when it comes to bikes. Bikes don't get to be cheeky. Bikes have started to muscle in far too much into the traffic community. They started to try and stake a far bigger claim than they should be granted. They want all of the rights of the fucking car of the driver, but they want none of the consequences. So let's do it like this.
Give them seatbelts.
Strap them to the bikes. If they go flying, they go flying. No, it's a fair use policy, so you get to ride on the road with cars, but if you don't stay in your lane, and I mean like single file, staying close to the curb, then we get to just start wiping you out.
Once you go bike, you go deaf.
You
Dead.
If
Once you go bike, you go dead.
once you stop abiding by like the fucking laws, once I see a cyclist go through a red light because it's sound because they're a cyclist, that's it. You can kill that person. You can hit that person. No problem at all.
Not even with your car. Just when they stop, get out your car. And
Absolutely fine. Absolutely. Yeah. You can pull out a weapon that you're not legally allowed to own in this country and use it upon them.
Just pop the front tyre off the bike and
absolutely. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. That's a great. Now you've got it. You've fucking cracked it. Every driver. Every driver.
Them off of it. Go on.
Every driver. How we've fitted safety features like airbags and everything else. We fit another safety feature. Every car comes with a big stick.
Oh, this is like my brick idea.
If you're riding past, it is. If you're riding past cyclists, you just shove it through the wheel.
Yeah, I like the idea that you could drag them off and then force them to pedal their own bike so that the back tire burns their own nose away.
Yeah, that's
using the foot straps that some of the ones that think they're fancier of.
Yeah, that's an idea. Or we could just take their saddle away. And then we just make them cycle for ages and ages with no saddle. Because they'll eventually have to sit down.
Because another one on my list is ban parking.
What the fuck? Hang on, Jack. We've got an issue now. These are contradictory parties. They're going to run against each other.
They're infinite parties. None of them are running. None of them know each other.
What are you going to do with a car?
You got to keep it moving. The economy's in free fall, Jimmy. We need people buying petrol and AdBlue and diesel.
Right. Are you sponsored by BP for this episode?
Not BP, no, but I love a Shell. I've got a big collection of Shells on the shelf over there. And
in the background, where you're advertising bags of...
It's lovely. It's lovely of them to muscle in, these Shells. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And they're sitting watching me from the couch. Lovely suits, boys.
Nice orange shirt you got there, Jack. Where'd you get that one from?
Shell.
Yeah. Lovely collar with that. What's that logo you got in there?
That's a big yellow shell.
That's mental, that. That's sick,
yeah.
Cool. Got nothing to do with the episode, though, so carry on.
No, it's actually sponsored by Texaco. He nearly spat the drink out.
Not the Nigerian Fanta, man. Which is funny, because Fanta was the Nazi Coke. So Nigerians have basically gone, fuck you, history. Hitler, you'll hate this one. Watch us take your pop and make it better. The Aryans couldn't do what we can do out here. Fuck you. And they've smashed it. Right, so...
Ban parking.
Ban parking. Cars have got to keep moving all the time.
Yeah.
You're creating a good...
So you could let them stop for a moment to swap driver.
Yeah, because what you're doing there...
You go to bed and then your missus has to get out of bed and go and drive the car.
Or a valet.
Because otherwise, you've got to hire someone.
Yeah, valets
to drive your car for you.
That's a massive market then.
Then we need more mechanics.
You need night drivers. You'd need... Yeah, this is... Because then you free up a lot of land from car parks. You get rid of all them car parks.
Well, you wouldn't need any of them because you can't park.
Yeah, exactly.
They can all become all sorts of things, yet we don't need, like pound shops, charity shops.
Vape shops.
Just vape, yes.
We need more vape shops.
American sweet shops.
American sweet shops are a good
Replace all the car parks with barber shops. That's not on the list, but it should be.
That's a fantastic option. That you are going to get the Turkish vote left, right and centre. The Kurds and the Turks are going to love you. Next party, let's go.
Well, this one's to do with tonight as well. Brighter, more powerful fireworks.
It is fire. I've literally just watched a firework go off.
Have you?
Yeah, it's fireworks.
It's bonfire night, ladies and gentlemen of the future.
So that's just America.
There's just for the people that, you don't like dogs. Because I don't like all this stuff where they're like, oh, my dog's scared of fireworks. Fucking train your dog to, not react to every fucking noise. Your dog shouldn't be scared of it. I think, I have had, as we discussed on Patreon, maybe he's just shy of a dozen dogs.
Jack has killed so many pets.
None of my own.
Jack has actually killed so many of his own pets. He can't name all of the cats he's got. And
I can name 14 out of about 35, I think it works out as.
The dogs, he kept the tags because he didn't want them floating down the river.
I inject the microchips into my own neck.
So all of his dogs still show up as alive on the vet. and he actually
Yeah.
he just pays pet
Then
insurance for the dog,
actually,
and that's how he gets all his Medicare for free.
the canine cough, the kennel cough, is actually the only vaccine I'll take.
Yeah, that and you get wormed once a year, don't you? Twice a year.
I was saying to my missus last night, I think it's very suspicious that we don't worm people.
That's
I
probably
think
just
we
'cause
should have
it's.
to worm people. I think it must be really easy to pick your own ass while you've got worms and give other people worms. Why aren't we worming everyone?
I'm guessing because we naturally eat stuff in our diet that gets rid of worms for the most part. Or if we do have worms, we seek treatment. Whereas a dog can't just turn around and go, "Oh mate, my arse is wriggly."
I suppose, but I just find it suspicious. That's all.
Also,
I think there's a big part of me that thinks that we worm dogs and flea dogs and that to get people used to the concept of using chemicals on the things you love. Like how they use vanity to make you use shampoo and conditioner to clean your hair to get you used to rubbing chemicals on your scalp so it can get absorbed into your brain.
Yeah, this is
webbing
just
and
your
that.
fear of cleanliness again.
It's not a fear.
It's a hatred of,
Yeah,
a
that's a
despisal
better
of.
word. Yeah, despition.
Yeah,
We'll make up a word.
it's got nothing to do with the chemicals, mate, because you'll happily drink and eat them. So it's got nothing to do with putting them on yourself.
Yeah, true.
Right. You can. So far, this is the first one I disagree.
Yeah,
Because
why?
leave my dog alone. My dog hates.
Well, it's not just to upset
She
the
doesn't
dogs,
hate
but
right. It's an unnatural sound. A dog should never have to experience that. Dog should never have to go through what is essentially like a Vietnam War experience for a fucking canine. Don't make it any worse for me dog. You
make them
can't.
bigger and brighter.
You can't be someone who is always on the forefront of spotting anti-dog propaganda, and then come forth with your own. That's not how.
But
this
you know what it would
works.
do? But you know what it would do, though? We could charge more for the fireworks, which would be good for the economy. And then the dogs
Becoming
will
very
need dog
conservative.
therapists.
That you're becoming very conservative. It's all about the economy with you now. It used to be about the.
It's a
Anunnaki.
politics episode.
Yeah, clearly, I'm starting to get a little bit sick. How much has APAC given you in the last year?
Who are they?
Yeah, you know the witches.
It's got nothing to do with Shell, I want to say. Nothing to do with Texaco or Shell.
No. Mint. Right, fuck that one off. I like
Okay.
I like the tabs inside. Obviously, the standard one. Love that. I love the no seat belts. The fireworks one. I'm not with you.
Okay, so the next one, dog related, dog licenses.
Okay.
You have to have a dog license.
Yeah.
And if you can lose your dog license as well, not by just having it failing to pay. It's not like a fishing license where if you don't pay you can get fined. If you get like I don't know, let's say 25 points per dog's life kind of thing.
Yeah. Like it's like a driver's
And then-
license.
Yeah. So if you keep
Wiped
letting
off
your dog
after
shit
3
on the
years.
floor, we'll say 8, like a dog's life. Do you know what I mean? An average dog's life's about 8 years, isn't it? I think.
You got to let it get wiped though. You got to give it a shot. So like 3 years. Wipe the points off. Start again. Once it's got a puppy stage in that, you know what I mean. You can't blame a juvenile for an adult. An adult for a juvenile's mistakes.
That's very true. But like a bite would be almost all the points. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, dependent on who
Being
it
off
bit.
being off the lead while you're walking down a path, a couple of points.
Yeah.
Because I think that's
don't
okay
know.
in the countryside by a canal. That's fine. City centre, crazy move.
Right. So what we do, like a congestion charge, we introduce dog sections. So like if
Okay,
you're in
tell me more.
if you're in a metropolitan area, that is a dog that's like a dog lead section. So you have to have a lead in your dog.
Yeah.
But like once you're out in the country, once you're out in the smaller town villages, not essential unless you're going past say a school or something like that.
And obviously, if you get your licence filled up with points, they put your dog down.
And different levels, much like
'Cause
your
it's more-
license.
that'll really stop you.
Yeah. Much
And
like
it stops you. And if you need to get rid of the dog as well because you're moving house or something, or you fell out with your missus, you can just go and let it shit on the ground a few times, and then the council come and put it down, and you don't have to go to the dog's home and pay 150 quid.
That's nice. That is an easy way out, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, for that, you could just let it bite someone.
It's hard, though, isn't it, to rile a dog up for that?
Not in my experience, mate. I've got loads of
Is it
experience doing that. If you slap one enough times, it just pointed in the direction.
Just walking around like that video where that guy's in the garden just slapping everyone who comes towards him.
Yeah, and then you just point it in the direction of something. It's gonna fucking go. But yeah, I think also, I'll add to this, you can have different levels of license for different levels of dog.
Go on.
So like your basic, your entry level. So it's just like a driver's license. You have your, say like you've got your 56.
Oh yeah. So you got your HGV license.
So your entry level would be your Labradors, your Golden Retrievers, your shit that's never going to go wrong.
Yeah.
And then you work your way up to not necessarily dogs that are more dangerous, because I don't think that's fair on the dog. Dogs that are more demanding. So like German Shepherds, Huskies,
Cane Corso,
Malinois, things like that.
Yeah.
And then at the very top, this should be the hardest to obtain. Like
Pomeranians.
Pomeranians, Chihuahuas, little cunts like that people think they can own and let
Jack Russells.
Let it be a little fucker and no one will care because it's small. No, we care. It's harder for me to qualify. It's harder for me to fucking allow myself to kick your dog rather than if it was a big dog. But I want to do so even more because it's a cunt. So you have to have the highest level license to have one of them shitty little things, because I have to know deep down that isn't a little cunt.
Yeah. And it'd stop old women from having them as well.
Well, no, it doesn't matter if they're old. It means that if they do
old
have them...
Old women love them type of dogs, though. So it'd stop them from having it.
It wouldn't stop them as long as they're fit to look after it. That's the whole point.
Suppose.
I'm not trying to ban
anyone. I was
anyone.
thinking it might help. I was thinking if we are combining some of the policies, or they could work together, go coalition.
We can have dogs smoking inside. Yeah, it's a great idea. I want to see dogs. Yep, they're dogs smoking inside without any seatbelts on. I think that's class. But there's no fireworks.
Drinking Nigerian Fanta,
but there's no fireworks.
Double glazing in the background, fireworks outside.
Aye, silence.
Yeah.
That is my idea of a fucking grand nation.
Well, I was thinking the old women then, they would be lonely, die quicker, and then we can sell their houses, Jimmy.
It's all about the economy. It is. It really is. Fuck them. Fuck old people, man. Fuck me granddad.
Yeah.
Fuck me granddad. Yeah. He'll never get to own a Pomeranian.
Sell the weird shit in his garage. Make a couple of quid. Pay tax on it. Help the country.
Can't at the moment. Is fucking. He didn't have a will. It's going to be fucked for months.
Probate and that.
Luckily, all the family's together, so like no one's going to dispute anything. I mean, my dad and my auntie are
very rare, that.
Fucking close as fuck. So there's no issue there, and there's no secrets popping up anywhere. But it does all have to go to a fucking lawyer's fridge, so I can't do what you want me to do, and which I'd like to do. My granddad used to work in the fucking Ministry of Defence, man. Think I can't go... Exactly. Think I don't want to go right...
He's got something scary hidden in his house.
And after he retired, he started building computers as a hobby. Like, what the fuck?
Just loads of grenades where he's pulled the pins out, but then sellotaped the handles.
Mate, there's every chance he could have fucking Bitcoin. That cunt could be sat on a gold mine. And I'm not going to get a look for it for a long time.
Speaking of old people's secrets, I read a great thing on Reddit the other day.
Aye.
It was this old woman on her deathbed told her 2 or 3 children that there's a good chance that they're not their dads because her and their dad. No, this was the grandmother. So they told the grandkids, your parents might not actually be your granddads. Because me and your granddad were in a relationship with our best friends and we used to swap around a lot. And a lot of the dates add up to when we was all together on holiday. So we don't actually know who anybody's is. But if you were raised by me, then you're definitely mine. And if you were raised by her, you're definitely hers. But that explains why Joan was always at our parties.
Sick. Granny was getting fucking plugged from all our.
Yeah.
Get up,
a fucking horrendous thing for your nan to tell you.
By the way, you're a product of swinging.
Yeah.
So let's hope you've never got any medical issues.
Couches.
We had those pineapples all outside the garden. Yeah. Everyone knew.
Apparently, flamingos is a sign of it and all.
Pineapples.
That's why
it
was in The Sims.
and
I never knew that.
anklets are quite a fucking little sign as well.
And a sort of like saddened look in the fella's eye.
Yeah, and a particular sort of chair in a hotel room.
Yeah, in every hotel room.
In every hotel room, yeah. It's mad that is
It's
the one
because it's
fetish
annoying when they're not there and you've got to bring your own.
It's always a shit camping
Very
chair.
obvious in the hallway.
You got to get from
when you're
outside
walking
the car.
through the hotel.
Bringing your little camping chair that smells off. And every dad's doing it, and all they're like, "Oh, do you forget yours as well?" Yeah, yeah. The hotel
Everyone's
didn't put
nipping
mine
back. Them all leaving the car park in a queue.
It's mad that is the one fetish that hotels have just gone. Yeah, we'll accommodate for it.
Yeah,
Like,
that and being able to piss in kettles.
They don't put the noose on the back of the door so I can have my strangle wank. It's really annoying.
No, not even a tie anymore.
It's really annoying. I've got to try and do it with the hotel towels, and to be honest, they're a little bit rough around the neck.
A lot of the time as well, they hide where you can plug the USB in to download the stuff that you've been filming on the cameras in the bathrooms as well now.
So annoying, man.
Does my head in. Trying to remember which tile it was as well that you've hid it behind.
Yeah.
Fucking nightmare.
And sometimes the glass for the shower doors isn't even strong enough for my suction cup dildo. It's such a fucking stress.
Oh, I really feel for you, bro.
It's difficult, man.
I don't like it when they clean out the bath and you can't lick who was in there before you.
What? I paid extra and I literally put in the notes, don't clean.
Yeah, I know. Did I when I entered this room, did I leave towels in the bath? No, I did not.
I said, leave the pubes on the toilet seat. I specifically
leave the scum in the bowl.
And what have you done? You've gone and used fucking cleaner all over. It's sparkling. I can't believe it.
I hate it.
Right, so we're going to do no cleaning in hotels. That's a policy. Yeah,
the next one's quite similar to the last one, but this one is one that I do like. Child licenses. I think you should have to have a license to have a child.
I've talked about this fucking loads. Temporarily sterilise people at birth, and then they have to have various tests, a means test, an economic test, and just a general aptitude test.
Yeah, they don't have to be clever. It doesn't matter if they're thick.
No.
Like just like an attitude thing as well. Like why a lot of mean people seem to have kids.
Yeah,
which is just grim. I'm not even going to try and make it funny. It's just grim.
It's shit.
It's hanging.
I see them all. I see it all the time, even at my workplace. And you're like, first off, feel dead sorry for you, mate. And then look at the parents being like, why? Why are you bothering? Why didn't you just fuck it off? Because surely the little bastard would do better with adopted parents. Because yous don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yous treat this kid like it's like the very reason you can't have fun in your life. So why are you continuing? Because you're just putting that on the kid as well. Yeah. Give it up. Let it free. Just let it out on the street one day. See what happens. See if like a cat, it just doesn't find someone else that'll feed it and then it doesn't come back.
Just slap a little thing on his back instead of saying kick me. Just write nonce
take me. Yeah. Oh, right. Same thing.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Someone will come along and take him.
Yeah.
Come with me, lad.
Like
do you like sleeping in vans?
An Oliver Twist sort of character. Soon enough, he'll be with a team of street urchins stealing from people. He'll find the local Romanian crime family and just start selling dodgy AirPods on a fucking on a bridge.
Imagine if Oliver Twist and the twist in Oliver Twist was that Fergal's making them all sell child porn of themselves. Yeah,
that's actually pretty funny. Now I'm thinking back to the film Oliver, and if there was a twist where they went into the room and like all the bands are
is it a red called a red room where they're doing the pictures?
Yeah, there's a red room. There's a fucking Air Max factory. Like they're doing all the shit that like kids. Yeah. Mint. I like that a lot.
Picking them out on like what they look like.
They're all
you
running
look
cams.
like a trainer maker to me, lad.
They're all running cams on cam sites. Excuse me, sir. Oh, what have I got on, sir? Just a little pair of sailor dungarees. Oh, I'll take them off, sir, if you give me a few bob. Oh, yeah, thanks,
Give us a tip.
Read.
Not that tip. Put your tip away. I want the money. Abolish the fishing licence. This is my last licence one.
Abolish the fishing license. Well, right, so hang on.
Yeah.
Before we go into that, I'm fully down with the kids' license.
Okay.
Right, I'm backing that. That is one of my policies. I've said this many times. If I was to run my society, which would be a benevolent dictatorship. I don't think any of this party bollocks would work, in all honesty. I think it's got to be a dictatorship for things to work properly, a la Saddam, something like that. Saddam didn't quite get it right. No one's perfect. But, you need a benevolent dictator. You can't have all this. You can't have a large party because, as we're seeing with every party, east, west, fucking everywhere, the more cooks spoil the broth. They're all corrupt. The more people that can be corrupt makes the problem worse. So if you can only have one person that is already corrupt, in a sense, I don't think it would be
because they want to be the only man who's in charge. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
but
corrupt.
in my head, a benevolent dictator...
But you've also got no competition.
Yeah, but
That's the problem with party politics, in my eyes, is the competition, even amongst themselves.
It's not... Yeah, exactly. That is an issue.
They want to be the guy.
What I want, though, is a benevolent dictator. Like, I don't want to lead a country.
I do.
And there's the issue. So a benevolent dictator...
I want to be like,
No, a benevolent dictator should be someone that doesn't want to, but sees no other option because they see that if anyone else was to do it, it would fuck it up.
Like Batman.
Like me.
Just having greatness thrust upon you.
Like me. Like,
right.
I don't want to lead the country. Sounds stressful as fuck. And I don't like loads of people. There's so many people I don't like. However, even though I don't like them...
You like the drinks they make.
They should... Don't you dare say it. I also like jollof. It's got nothing to do with just the drink. I love my Nigerian folk, man. My Nigerian neighbours are sick. I'll have nothing bad said against them. But I don't like people, but I still think people have the right to exist to not be liked. Right?
Oh, okay.
So, whereas a lot of people would overlook people that they dislike or disagree with, and they'll be like, oh, I don't disagree with anyone, only this tiny number of people, but then they vehemently disagree with them. I dislike and disagree with fucking millions of people, but I believe every single one of them has the right for me to disagree with them, have the right for them to exist for me to disagree with them. So I'll protect their rights just out of sheer fucking fairness.
Not much money in protecting the rights, though, is there?
I mean, if I'm benevolent dictator, I have all the money.
Only of your country.
Right, I don't need any more than that, and I don't even need that.
Fair enough.
I'm a simple man, Jack. Again, my leadership isn't to benefit myself. It's because I believe that the rest of the country is fully inept to control things correctly and would only fuck itself up, or they would only serve themselves and create a bigger issue like we're having now, like we've had for the past 20, 30, 40 years. You need someone who fucking hates people but understands how things work.
Okay.
And that's why I'm naming myself...
as dictator of the UK.
I'm putting my...
Benevolent dictator.
I'm putting my name in the hat. If you want to fucking... We've got at least 20 people on Patreon now. If you want to stick my name in a hat, write to the government. If they get 20 letters... At the very least,
3 people with the same name in a row joined, which creeped me out.
China, that's China.
So hello, Tom, whichever one you are.
Yeah, all of you. I don't know. I think at the very least, if we had them all write a letter, the people who open the letters would be confused that they got 20 letters about that. They wouldn't investigate or do anything about it, but they would go, that's odd. There's 20 of these, all schizo posts. But they read similar. It's strange. There's 3 from this Tom. It's fucking mental. So, next party.
Well, should we skip? Well, you're not a fan of the abolishing the fishing license, then?
Again,
I think fishing is great for people.
Do you know what it's great for, Jack?
Stop hiding it behind things. If you don't have a license, you've got to pay for the license. I get that. But if you didn't have to pay for the license, there's a lot more people buying maggots.
And what's that good for, Jack?
Keeping down the number of flies, Jimmy.
It's good for the economy.
It is. It's fantastic for the economy.
A
lot of money in maggots.
My issue isn't people fishing on a small scale. It's people fucking dredging up half the ocean in one go and taking every dolphin.
Not the same thing, though, is it? No, there's a couple of teenagers sitting on a canal
No, exactly. This is what I'm
Couple
saying.
of beers they've got from the corner shop because they know the guy's name.
I'm with you. So what we do
Yeah.
is we take away the policing of fishing licenses and all of the investment in fishing licenses, and we put all of that into basically renting a small number of frigates from the Navy, having them patrol our waters, and if anyone's overfishing to any degree, we sink the ship.
Yeah, but all that does then, it doesn't release the fish. It just puts loads of dead fish into the water.
No, it does. The nets will be released. We sink the ship.
Yeah.
We release the fish. We sink
Yeah.
the ship.
Okay.
Again,
So we need a load of vets as well then to bring them fish back, like to life.
what do you mean?
Because a lot of them, you
nets.
put them on and then you kill them on the ship. And
Yeah,
you
but they haven't made it to the ship, Jack.
Oh, okay.
As they're catching said fish. Like
I see. We're
after
living in
trawlers.
fantasy land.
No, we're going after trawlers and that. And if we fuck trawlers, basically, anything that
Okay.
scrapes the seafloor and picks up everything, and you're not accurately fishing. Basically, we need to
It
develop.
doesn't
some
really
pinpoint-
scrape the seafloor though if it's not picking up all them Grecian monuments that are
It
supposed
does
to be down there.
Not if you're not fucking fishing in Greece. It doesn't, mate.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean, though. All the ancient like statues and stuff that's supposed to be at the bottom of the oceans and seas.
I don't
everywhere.
think they are.
And think
mate.
how deep the seas are, as if they're scraping the bottom of them.
That's exactly what trawlers do, Jack. I've seen it.
Nah, you fucking. I'll put a plus on abolish the fishing license. Then you're into it.
I am. I'm also into sinking of Chinese trawler ships.
Anyone can be a taxi driver.
No.
No pass, no license. Anyone can hop in the car and be like, "Yeah, all right, love, do you need a lift?
Nah, because
Give us 20 quid."
I've already voiced me me grievances with just drivers in general. So on top of that,
okay.
I'm not letting just anyone, because my faith in taxi drivers is knowing that they've at least gone through some sort of competency test to drive me when I'm not in a state to drive myself. Because the only time I'll get in a taxi is if I'm not in a state to drive or carry myself. So I'm literally putting all of my faith into someone else for that moment. If there's a possibility that that person is still less competent than me in my inebriated state, I don't want to be in that car. And if they haven't got their fucking Hackney carriage,
Okay.
I don't know that.
Fair enough. Well, I'll say you've not agreed with that one then. No more fruit and veg. It needs a more collective name.
Fredge.
Maybe something more creative.
Fregetables.
Glamps. Or, like hawk or something. Just like, have you had your 7 hawk today? Do you know what I mean? Just because fruit and veg is very ambiguous now. People don't really know what a fruit is, what a vegetable is. People think a pepper is a vegetable. People think a strawberry is a fruit. They're not.
I thought a pepper
They're
was a
different
vegetable.
things. A pepper's a fruit because it bears its seeds inside. Like a tomato, like a cucumber, like a banana, or an apple. It's confusing to people.
Yeah.
So just give it all a collective name.
Healthy shit.
If you want, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just so people aren't, they want to diminish what language means. Diminish it further. And you know what it'd be good for? Signage makers, because all the supermarkets all around the country then would have to change where it says fruit and veg to say healthy shit or whatever, like fish can ging or something. It
You
doesn't
know what
matter
that's
what
good
it is.
for?
The economy.
It's good for the economy, Jack. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That one can go in the fuck it, why not pile.
Lovely.
I'm not massively behind it. I don't have a problem with fruit and veg, and I don't think 99% of the planet has a problem with fruit and veg. I think this is just in your head. Even if they can't strictly define which fruit is a fruit and which veg is a veg, most of them still know how to use said things. So I don't think categorization is an issue. But if it makes you happy just to come up with a new word, because that's what you want in it, Jack. You just want to be able to create a word. That's what
I
you
love
want.
creating words.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You
I
just
didn't
want a
even
word.
think to write it down in my notes here. I just thought, I realised, oh shit, I've got nothing
Yeah,
here.
and then you just made a sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
isn't a word. Can't spell that.
Well, it could be. Yeah, well, you put Qulrk.
That's not how you spell. That's Quulk.
Clock.
Yeah. Fuck me. Next example, please.
Very catchy for the posters and for the pin badges. Cigs for kids.
Down. 100.
Yeah.
As a former child smoker, some of my best times, like, yous don't understand how stressful double maths on a Monday morning can be. Right? I'm sorry, but a 12-year-old needs a fucking Richmond Super King after two lessons of trigonometry, soccer tour. Fuck that bollocks, mate. My pubes are just growing. Do you not know the stress I'm going through right now? Let me outside to have a tab. Like, it's one of the few
Imagine
joys
developing a
12-year-olds have.
superpower. Imagine you develop a superpower though in maths just at that point, and your superpower is you can hear the room's pubes growing,
Like
and then
trees.
you can just and then you can sort of echolocate the late bloomers and just point at them and be like, they've got no pubes.
What a specific sort of bully. What a mad superpower. And also, how would that then pay off in later life?
Well, it doesn't.
I said, no, I suppose you could be like, you could work for lasering. You could do lasering for people and going, hang on. You said you shaved, did you? I don't think so. Because, madam, please check your crotch. I will
can
tell
hear
you.
your hair growing.
I can hear that thicket from a mile away.
Well, what if you could work from a mile away and you work for companies and they ring you up and go, yes, Derek says he's got cancer, he's having chemo, all his hair's falling out. You're like, not a problem, I'll go park up near his house. And you start going, fingers on your temples.
Stop. Don't do that so
Like
close into your fucking mic, man.
Just saying hair.
You didn't
in a
then
weird
have
way
to
in
do
your
it from
car.
further. Honestly, Jack, we heard you the first two times.
I wasn't sure if it peaked
Doing
out.
it further away doesn't help. You just added to the issue.
You're doing that, and then you realise Derek's not having chemo. His pubes are in fact growing. You ring his manager, you get him fired, and then you know what he's got to do? He's got to upload that job to Indeed. And you know what that's good for, Jimmy?
The economy.
Yes.
Terrible time if you went to like Boomtown or some sort of hippie festival. You wouldn't be able to hear the music from all the pubes.
Yeah, you just hear all the crunching, the pubes breaking
dreadful
through
time.
the skin.
Absolute
disgusting.
dreadful time. Couldn't be around the 60s with that superpower.
I'm
Far
glad we're
too
on
much
Six for
bush.
Kids. Speaking of the 60s, though.
Six for kids, I am fucking passionately behind this.
Big behind. Lovely.
Yeah.
Speaking of the 60s, though, skimpy outfits on TV.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Yeah.
It's neat. It's one thing that South American TV still gets right.
Yeah, I love knowing what the weather's like in Brazil.
Yeah, there's nothing on our telly anymore at all is as edgy or adult focused as Colombian Weather Girl.
Yeah. Chilean weather forecasts. Fascinating.
Unreal.
Oh, fascinating. I can't believe it's sunny again. Is it?
What?
Was it sunny?
It's
Was
hot
it
and
raining?
dry. It's hot and dry in Lima, way. It was hot and dry last week. It was hot and dry the week before.
I remember they had weather.
And I remember a yellow dress. That's about it. Rizzo.
Into that.
What was the point? Oh, skip. Yeah. Fuck it. Again, that goes. Those two are in the Jeremy Clarkson pile.
Yeah. And good for advertising as well.
Now I don't want to fucking good, which means what, Jack?
It's great for the economy, Jimmy.
So what? So far,
Yeah.
I know these are all singular policies, right?
Yeah.
But imagine you combined all the ones that were all the Jeremy Clarkson ones so far. So if we took smoking inside,
Like a less evil reform.
we took the no seatbelts.
Yeah.
We'll have the dog licenses, the kid licenses, smoking for bairns, and skimpy outfits. That's a really, because what we've done there, what we've steered away from anything to do with sex.
Yeah.
So we're not touching anything that you can do what you want. We don't care. That's not what we're about.
Yep.
We don't care about like bigotry
Race or
hate.
ideology.
Yeah, don't care. You can practice
No.
whatever the fuck you want. Not bothered. You can. I don't care what background you're from, what colour you are, what race you are. Fantastic. Come and celebrate it.
Just
all
sell
I care,
cigarettes to children.
Yeah, all I care about is you smoke inside. You let your
Yeah.
your kids smoke inside.
Yeah.
If you have a Rottweiler, you've got the correct permit for it. If you have children, you're clever enough to have the license so you can let them smoke inside. And if you crash, you're getting ejected from your vehicle. And you're okay with that. As long as you're sound with that, fucking come in. Come in.
Well, the next one is quite a simple one. It goes with the skimpy thing in a way. Abolish the watershed.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
There's no
I
need to have a
thought you would.
watershed. There's
No, it's pointless because you can access anything you want at any time on the internet.
Yeah, there's literally no
It's
point.
ridiculous.
Your parents don't start swearing at 9 o'clock at night. My dad swears, my mum swears at any time of the day, and my dad swears at any time of the day. So don't.
My mum swears in the middle of the night, mate. When I'm stood there leaning over her, watching her sleep, and she opens her eyes, get the fuck out of here again, you.
I like how you swatted yourself away like you were a wasp. Like your
Yeah,
mouth
that was
woke
for you,
up.
that. Yeah.
Like your mouth saw you as a wasp and it's like, get that, fuck off, Jack.
Yeah, get off me. Get out. What are you doing?
Yeah,
See, for the listener, I try to make sure there's a little bit of a visual element for Jimmy.
There's always a visual bit when Jack's got a face like that. The thing, we are setting a really unfair example, and like we're setting a false, like literally a false like sense of security
Image
for
of the
kids
world.
that they can
Yeah.
only experience swearing between a certain time, and that's not what the world's like. I'll have you
Well,
know that I swear at the kids in my class every fucking day.
I bet they love you for
And
it.
they fucking love me for. I'm there at the end of every lesson. I'm like, right, have you learnt your combinations for today? Right, well, I'm going to teach you the slur you were waiting for last week. This one, Ibrahim, cover your ears. This one's not for you. Lads, sit down, listen up, and repeat after me. No, again.
If I remember, I'm going to edit a beep into there and edit out me saying this.
Fuck the watershed. I'm with you. Again, throw that into the other policies. We are really creating a good fucking good... Mate, do we just want to write a manifesto?
Oh, mate, we've got enough stuff here. Do
might
you know
be
what's
my
lovely
time.
as well? We're not even halfway through the first page.
Oh, mate.
Ban AstroTurf.
Yeah, it's painful, man.
I just don't like that you don't have to cut it. You're not buying as,
I've never trusted it.
Equipment.
Whenever I've played on it, it's cut my knees open. Too many people are now putting it in their garden.
That's my problem. I don't mind it on a pitch.
Yeah.
It's useful because kids can use it all the time. You can't hide dog shit on it. Kids aren't going to get toxoplasmosis.
I don't like
Fine,
that people are using
shouldn't have
it
it in your gardens.
And I also, I'm going to make it even worse, some people are using it indoors as a carpet.
That's strange.
To create a theme in a room, or to create like, oh, I've got a little patch of outside inside. No, you haven't. Your house looks fucking scruffy. Behave.
You've put plastic on the floor.
Yeah, that's stupid.
You've made your feet itchy.
You've basically turned lino into tinsel, and you're using that as flooring, and that's not fair.
Yeah.
Fuck AstroTurf. You
Lovely.
do just to let you know, Jack.
Yeah.
It's almost been an hour of this.
That's fine. Oh, mate, we could. Should we do a 3-hour show? How long can we go for?
Oh, I can't wait to do a Patreon that's got different topics. Yeah, by the way, people, join the Patreon. It's growing.
Yeah.
People are actually joined. People have joined. We've broken a milestone. We now get
And they've
over.
stayed,
We now get over £50 a month.
which is incredible. Thank you.
That's incredible. Don't spend it. Otherwise, we'd have Zoom by now, and we wouldn't be doing 45-minute episodes shit together. But you never know. If that money goes up further, I might be inclined to change that and actually get Jack to buy Zoom, because I'm not doing it. But patreon.com/truthseeking. It's £3. Unless you want to pay for the £1,000 tier. What we've done there is we've really cornered ourselves out the market, and we've gone 2 tiers, which most people be like, oh, 2 tiers, Sam, what is it, £3 and a tenner? No, That's ridiculous. We might actually
Yeah.
have some people join the upper tier then and make a little bit more money. They might be like, well, they only give us like 40-minute episodes every 2 weeks, but they have been doing it for a long time, so out of sheer longevity alone, we'll give them a few quid more. But instead, we've gone, nah, you either pay us the very minimum that will be allowed, which is £3, or you give us £1,000, which is something none of you will ever do. So we've fucking put ourselves in the shit.
Yeah. What would have been a clever thing to do is to do a tier for the first 200 people for £1, but we didn't think of that until it was too late.
We wouldn't
been
have got 200 people and that.
Not back then, no. We may have done now.
So we're running this new thing
but
where if the first 200 people join for £3 from now, then I'll pay for the £1,000 a month. And I'll still be out of pocket.
400 quid down. Well, essentially 200 quid.
Yeah.
No, would it work out? No, you'd be 400 quid down, but then 200 of that would be mine. So you'd be 600 quid down.
And the fees that go to Patreon.
Yeah. Hell of a move.
So join. It's a great business idea.
You've effectively somehow doubled and also halved the money. So you're getting £600 there, 200 people at £3, and then you're then gaining that and losing that all in one movement, like a hide the lady game.
You could say I'm a terrific gambler, yes.
Yeah.
I'm a poker
magician of maths.
Yeah, I'm a cardsman.
Yeah.
Right, so back on with the fuck it. We go balls deep.
Yep.
Carry on.
Oh, fantastic. Televised badminton.
It's shit, man.
Don't like that.
Badminton, it's shit, man. What the fuck has possessed you to do? Jack, you've been on a bit of a run and you've hit us with some that I've been like, these are belters. The fruit and veg one, I was a bit like, he's clutching at straws, but you know what? He has these left field ideas.
It's a more accessible sport than tennis.
Tennis is shite as well.
Tennis feels very elitist. It's over very quickly if you're not very good at it. Anyone can play badminton. You don't really need a group of friends. You could go and play badminton on your own, and then you can watch it on telly and think, I could be there.
But Jack, there's a certain sort of person who plays badminton. They also now play paddle.
What's paddle?
Paddle is what posh people do when they want to claim they have an after-school sport and they don't want to. They can't play tennis. Paddle's just like a shit tennis badminton.
Like where the ball's on the string with the stick.
That is a back garden game that you played at your uncle's barbecue that time, I would imagine.
Yeah, I never owned my own.
You're thinking of spin ball.
Okay.
Let me try and see if I can give you a... Paddle's like, it's usually doubles, and it's like smaller than a doubles tennis court.
So like squash, but slower.
The rackets are different. They're not stringed. They're like solid with holes in.
Right.
And the balls are played off the court. So like similar, like squash. It's like five-a-sides. It's like a FIFA Street version of tennis. But rather FIFA Street was aimed at the working class. Paddle is aimed at like sort of posh folk. Paddle raquette. So basically, any racket sport though, fuck it off. If we're gonna have an overhaul of sporting events, I want the weirdest shit at the top.
I want tiddlywinks on telly.
Fantastic. Now you're fucking talking. Arm wrestling.
Yeah.
I want arm wrestling on telly. I want snooker with smoking.
Yeah. Snooker with drinking again.
Bring back
booze in darts.
Yeah, bring back...
I bet them
booze
darts
in
players
sports.
have some amazing points of view on recent news. I want to wear it when they're at the hockey.
That is exactly it. Yeah, let's have mic'd up darts players and snooker players and bring back the booze. Bring back booze, smoking, and their performance-enhancing drugs. They're allowed to take Valleys and Xanax and shit like that because they used to love that, beta blockers and stuff. Bring all of that back, and let's let those athletes use performance-enhancing drugs in the way that we let people at the Olympics use them. So I'm talking we really want fucking Luke Littler, whatever his name is, on an Olympic level doping program. So like we are fucking every day he gets up, he has an IV of grease, like bacon grease.
Grease and insulin.
Grease, just a big drip of grease on a morning with like 5 or 6 pints. Then as soon as that's done, he goes into first training of the day, heavy on the darts, and then for every 20 he gets a Valium, 10 milligram. And he's going to get, and then by lunch he should be fucking dialed right in. He should be hitting them treble 20s like very frequently. I
don't think he's collected his own darts at that point though.
That's fine.
He's just sort of standing there.
We introduced caddies.
Yeah, and you know what that's good for?
The economy. So we introduced caddies for darts because that'll help.
I want them to have little bags that they've got to put the darts in over the shoulder, carry them back and forth.
What we do with snooker, we bring back the booze, we bring back the fags, we bring back the diazepam. We've removed the fucking suits because there's an air of elitism I don't like. I want blokes to be able to play Rockport boots, Henry Lloyd jeans, a nice fucking officers club turtleneck jumper or a jumper that their fucking wife got them, whatever.
See, that still sounds pretty posh to me.
Exactly, it does. It sounds posh to us. Sounds posh,
Yeah.
but that's the suitable level. If you were going to go down the snooker club,
Yeah,
you'd be like, I'm
yeah.
putting my good jumper on. I'm putting the Lambretta jumper on. Putting the Ben Sherman on. I've got my fucking kickers. And I've got my Levi's. That's the requirement. The main point is you've got a 20-decker Embassy and you've got a bottle of fucking whiskey in your hand. And again, some Xanax in the pocket. So I'm on with a total overhaul of what we would consider mainstream sport.
All right. Well, at least we got somewhere with that. A little addendum.
Yeah.
We'll call that an addendum.
Yeah.
I'm marking them with an X and a cross, but I should have marked that one with an A for addendum. It's a shame I didn't.
Should.
No more protected species.
What's your thinking?
I just don't like that there's someone looking out for them, Jimmy.
All right.
What's the point in believing in Darwinism if we're gonna go, well, maybe we should look after the odd kestrel.
All right. Let me have a refocus.
Go on.
Instead of protected species, instead of outright protecting the actual animal, we allow the attacking of things that threaten animals in general.
Like what? Like that Australia? Well, that guy that was in Australia, that bum dogs and that. What do you mean?
That's not fair. No. So, like, instead of like that one mush that was protecting the rhinos or the gorillas who walks around with them, instead of him having to spend all his time with them, we actively shoot poachers.
I don't know. Because you know what poaching's good for?
The dark economy.
An economy.
The illicit economy. And
but
we're not
they've
getting
got
any
to pay
tax
for
on
the
that.
travel.
We're not getting any tax on that.
We do on the travel and the petrol they buy for the cars, the bullets they buy for the guns.
And again, the protectors would have to buy bullets for the guns that they shot the poachers with.
Very true, I suppose.
And what's
but then,
that good
if
for,
anything,
Jack?
you're protecting the species more.
In that
Feels
case,
like an aggressive bureaucracy to me, that.
Yeah, but all right. Well, I'm going to have to disagree then because I do believe that some animals should be saved. However, there are some that like pandas can fuck off.
Yeah, they're pointless. They should probably have died ages ago.
Every panda is owned by the Chinese state. This is not a theory. This is fact, by the way. Every panda is owned.
Every China is owned by a panda.
Every Chinese person.
And I'm going to put a stop to it with my new party.
Every Chinese person owns a panda, and they're using them to grow rice. No. Every panda is owned by China. So any panda that is in a zoo or a safari park or anywhere like that isn't in China pays, I think it's over $1 million, like over $1 million a year to China for essentially the rental of said panda. If it gives birth, it pays more money to China but the baby panda is still property of China. So China essentially has created this program where they have
Proxy farming.
not just that, it's offshore farming of basically a propaganda tool, because they're using it to go, look what comes from China, this glorious thing. It's a shit bear. It wouldn't survive if it didn't have everyone propping it up. It's essentially a fucking rodent. They outright outcast their kids over and over again. They fucking bin them off all the time. They're really trying to get rid of themselves as a species because they know they're fucking stupid. They probably know they're a tool of the Chinese as well, and they're not communist as an animal, which probably does their head in. So fuck China's off.
Just there selling bamboo to it. One big panda selling bamboo to all the other little pandas.
Fuck it off. Let's have an orangutan or something like that as the actual face of WWF fighting Undertaker. And I think that some animals should be protected, but sometimes we're protecting the wrong ones.
I don't think the symbol of the WWF should be an interesting animal. I think if you do care about animals, just pick a slug. Do you know what I mean? Why do you have to pick a cool one?
But it has to be a slug that's endangered, doesn't it?
I don't know. I thought it was just...
That's the whole point.
World Wildlife Foundation. I thought it was just to look after animals.
Yeah, it is after animals, but you've got to have like an animal that's in danger as the figurehead. Otherwise, it doesn't give you any sort of insight or any sort of idea as to what you're doing.
It's hard to imagine killing a panda. It's dead easy to imagine killing a slug. Everyone kills slugs with salt. So it's easy to think, oh, you know what, I can protect animals. I can't go to Borneo and help an orangutan give birth, but I can, you know what, on a Tuesday I won't pour salt on the neighbourhood slugs.
Yeah, I mean, most people probably wouldn't do that anyway.
You grow out of it, I assume, but you know what I mean?
Right, I get you, but I'm going to have to disagree with this one. I think some animals should be protected.
Fair enough. Animal coliseums.
All right. The ones that shouldn't be protected can be sent to the animal coliseums, like pandas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhinoceroses as well. I reckon they do pretty well in a coliseum.
They probably do canny well in the coliseum, yeah. I
and
imagine
because there's
they were
not many
in the
of them left as well.
Yeah, there's a hard. They want to represent, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they want it more.
Yeah. I like that. So animal coliseum, yeah, but I like the idea
because you could have
animals.
open wounds as a tally on the rhinos for how many of them's left, and then when one of them dies, one of its friends in the coliseum dies, you sew up one of the wounds.
Just caulk it.
What, with fruit and veg?
With sealant, just put sealant in, like fucking bit of bathroom sealant round it, something like that. Fill it in, plaster it over. Animal coliseums, right, here's me thing. It's got to be interesting matchups, otherwise I don't care. I don't want the same boring old matchups. I want, like...
Savannah chimps versus jungle chimps.
No, that's boring. That's boring.
No, it's not.
No, that's boring. That's
have you never looked into that? Jungle chimps have learnt to fight with sticks. Essentially swords.
Yeah.
Savannah chimps use ranged weaponry.
Yeah, right.
Because
Boring.
they've got bigger space. I think that's better to watch.
Two sorts of the same animal, and they're somewhat using tools. Boring. Oh. How about two animals that should never meet ever, are in no way related, and you make them fight? Like fucking 5,000 dung beetles versus an anteater. Or some shit like that. Things that will never come together. That you're like, oh, what a crazy matchup. That's insane.
A walrus and 50 black widows.
Bang. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
So that's a plus.
Yeah.
We're in.
On the condition that the matchups are interesting.
It's an addendum. Anyone can do science.
That's the episode title.
What do you reckon?
Oh, right. That is a policy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, anyone can do science. It's just not necessarily correct when anyone does it.
Yeah, exactly. But anyone can do it, and people go, "Yeah, that's science." That.
No, that's not how it works.
Don't go, oh, that's mental. Oh, that's untrue.
That's not how it works, because you're not creating a policy. You're basically saying there's no critique of science. So you're basically saying anyone can just make a claim, and there doesn't have to be any proof for it, which people
No,
can already
they can
do,
prove
Jack.
it.
You
As
can't
long as
prove it.
they can try to prove it.
You can try.
Yeah.
Then it's not science if you can't actually prove it. And
Do you not think?
wait there, it's not science until it can be attempted to be disproven by other people, and it can't be disproven. At that point, it becomes what we would call legitimate or factual science. Because anyone can do the first bit,
but
Jack.
up until that
you
point,
do it.
it is science.
You do it every fucking week. You've been doing it the entire time I've known you. You've been doing that. So anyone can do what you're saying. It just doesn't legitimize it at all. And to then say, well, if anyone even attempts to write a theory and back it up with little to no evidence, or no backed or queried or critiqued evidence, you're just fucking the world. Is that what you want to do, Jack? You want to fuck the world? Trying to fuck the world?
I just want to get into power with my party.
Yeah,
This feels like a no. This feels like a cross, not a plus.
There's not even an addendum, lad. Strike it off the board.
All right.
We're in the last 3 minutes of the show, so I'll advise you, we maybe wind up with this. Your next
we don't want to do it as a three-parter.
No, I've got birthday cake to eat. You can fuck off.
Well, the next one. We'll skip the next one because you won't. I'll just tell you what it is.
Just
but we
get
won't
us
discuss
into
it.
the fucking last
Only
point.
Only food delivery drivers pay tax on their income was the next one, which just feels quite aggressive now that I'm reading it back.
You're just hating delivery riders there for no reason. I like it, but that's fucking dick move.
So that's a plus. He likes it. Now the last one: forced amputations ran on a lottery system.
Jack, away from your mic.
Forced amputations ran on a lottery system.
Yeah,
Because I think it would make people live their lives more.
that is a fucking mental idea. So you're basically saying, Reet, the constant imminent fear of every Friday and a Wednesday, if you do a rollerball, that someone in the nation is going to have a limb removed should make you enjoy the fact you have limbs more.
Yeah, like you'll use, instead of using lifts and escalators, you'll use the stairs because you don't know next week the government might come and take your leg for reasons you don't understand.
Right. Yeah, all right. That's
And
not
about,
far
like,
removed from like a sort of dictatorship, but you've just, instead of done life, you've just done limb. So instead of, you should enjoy your life because you might get killed tomorrow, you've gone, well, you won't get killed, but you might not be able to roll a joint anymore.
Yeah.
And that's an issue.
I think it's a good idea. I think out of most of the ones I've said, I think that's one of the actual positive ones.
Yeah, you reckon?
But there's not much nastiness to it.
Yeah, and there's not much nastiness at all. You're only removing people's body parts needlessly,
Yeah, but
unnecessarily.
not everybody wins the lottery every week.
You're right. You'd never wish for a rollover fucking more. Like, I would be picking that. Like, I don't know. There's not.
I don't know who's buying a ticket, so you'd have to force everyone to be a part of it.
Well, yeah, it obviously sounds like a compulsory lottery. Yeah,
yeah. Just to be clear.
Which makes it even worse that everyone sat around the telly on a Friday shitting themselves.
But you know
whole
what that's
family,
good for? That's great for advertising. Everyone's watching the telly. And you know what that's good for? The economy.
Fantastic. Well, we've wrapped it up. This is that was Jack's basically single policy parties. I think we've come to the conclusion that if you wrap a load of them together, there's actually a pretty good manifesto there that might have to make its way onto the Truth Seeking Patreon page, Patreon/Truth Seeking. If you go to that, at some point, we might have a political manifesto up. I've got fuck all to do at the moment. Maybe I'll start writing that. Until then, join the Patreon. There'll be more episodes this weekend. There's a load of backlog. I think we hit 50 the other day. There's a ton of Patreon episodes to get to. Join that. We'll see you next week.
Where we'll get through the rest of this list.